Welcome to Collection of Golden Words, where we bring you the best quotes from the brightest minds. Today we are taking a light-hearted look at the world of law and justice with some of the funniest quotes from the court judges throughout history. First up, we have Judge Judy, who once said, "Beauty fades, but dumb is forever." This quote reminds us that intelligence is more important than looks, especially in the courtroom. Next, we have a quote from Judge Arlen Millian from a TV show, The People's Court. She said, "I'm not a therapist. I'm a judge. I don't care about your feelings. I care about the law." This quote reminds us that judges are there to uphold the law, not to provide emotional support. Moving on, we have a quote from Judge Alex Kwasinski, who once said, "The Supreme Court is not a super-legal tribunal." This quote reminds us that even the highest court in the land is still subject to the law. Next, we have a quote from Judge Joe Brown, who said, "I am not a lawyer, I'm a judge. I don't have to know the law. I just have to know how to apply it." This quote reminds us that judges don't necessarily need to be legal experts, but they do need to be able to interpret and apply the law correctly. Moving on, we have a quote from Judge Richard Posner, who once said, "The law is an ass, and so am I." This quote reminds us that even judges can have a sense of humor about the law. Next, we have a quote from the Judge Judy again, who said, "If you want to be successful, it's just this simple. Know what you are doing, love what you are doing, and believe in what you are doing." This quote reminds us that passion and dedication are key to success, both in the courtroom and in life. Moving on, we have a quote from Judge Learned Hand, who once said, "The spirit of liberty is the spirit which is not too sure that it is right." This quote reminds us that even judges can question their own beliefs and opinions, and that humility is an important virtue. Next, we have a quote from Judge Alex Ferrer from the TV show Judge Alex. He said, "I'm not a referee, I'm a judge. I don't blow a whistle, I make a decision." This quote reminds us that judges have the power to make important decisions that can impact people's lives. Moving on, we have a quote from Judge Judy again, who said, "If you can't laugh at yourself, you're missing the best joke of all." This quote reminds us that even in serious situations, it's important to have a sense of humor and not take ourselves too seriously. Next, we have a quote from Judge Greg Mathis from the TV show Judge Mathis. He said, "I'm not a judge, I'm a problem solver." This quote reminds us that judges are there to help resolve disputes and find solutions, not just to punish people. Moving on, we have a quote from Judge Judy again, who said, "Beauty is fleeting, but a rent-controlled apartment overlooking the park is forever." This quote reminds us that even judges can appreciate the value of a good deal. Next, we have a quote from Judge Wapner from the TV show The People's Court. He said, I'm not a hanging judge, but I'm a tough judge. This quote reminds us that judges can be firm and strict, but they have a duty to be fair and impartial. Moving on, we have a quote from Judge Judy again, who said, if you are not in control of your life, you are not living it. This quote reminds us that we all have the power to take control of our lives and make our own decisions.